The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Warriors are coming in off an arduous 7-game battle in Round 1. The intensity has been heightened, the stakes raised.
These teams are prepared for an... So Golden State will get the first possession. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5. That one's good for 2.
And Butler... tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Randall outside from behind the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Conley. Curry against Edwards. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Curry passes to Butler. Count it. Good.
Yeah, and Butler working as the screener that time. You have to appreciate his versatility.
Randall outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Curry against Conley. Curry with it. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. On the break. Here's Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Terrific play by Edwards. Moves like this are what makes him so much fun to watch.
Butler, a screen on Conley. Here's Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
For 3, Randall. Offensive rebound. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Conley's got 5.
Look, Conley's run pick and roll a million times. Knows when to pass it, knows when to keep it.
Green, a screen. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Randall inside. Moody defends.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Outside, Green. Outside, Podziemski. Butler, a screen on McDaniels. From the high post. Jump shot is good that time.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice. that extra effort.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Curry. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that save.
Butler. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Randall finds Conley. Here's Edwards. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors trailing. Left side Butler. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry passes to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
2 teammates in total sync. Butler getting good position and not taking any chances on the finish.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. Green covering. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga, he's checked in for Podziemski.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Randall, good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Outside Moody. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Conley. Inside. His first shot attempt. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota in the lead. It's stolen by Green. Back to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. To the inside. And Butler with the block.
Butler always keeps grinding. The energy he plays with at the defensive end is terrific.
And that one's good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
That's tipped. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Now here's Green. 1:25 left in the opening quarter. Curry against Conley. 6 to shoot. Over Gobert. Curry's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The shot's good. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. No good there. Healed with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Curry. Fires from the line. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
To the paint. Here's Looney. Outside Payton. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Curry. From downtown, sinks the tray. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Stephen Curry getting it done for... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Edwards in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. DiVincenzo against Curry. DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. Outside Reid, 4-3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Such a confident shooter. Reid was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw no good. And Minnesota making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. No good on the second free throw. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Here's Podziemski. Here's the teardrop. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Looney. Outside Podziemski. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Podziemski's got his second basket on the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Alexander Walker with it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Timberwolves trail by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. DiVincenzo on the wing. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Clark is checked in for Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Out to DiVincenzo. Launches it. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 4. It's Podziemski on the wing. Kuminga with a screen on Clark. Pass to Kuminga. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Just 4 to shoot. From the elbow. Got a piece of it. To the left wing. Podziemski with it. Five on the clock. Pass to Hield. The three is up. Knocks down the long J. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Podziemski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley, and the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Stephen Curry in for Hield.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Conley. To stop the run. Warriors with the rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Looney. Outside for Green. Stolen by Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The shot by Looney, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Edwards can't hit.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Outside Podziemski, pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Getting it done. Hield doing it all on the break.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. And he lobs it up to the... Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Butler can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Randle. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Randle's got 7 points.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randle. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Hield's checked in. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes. Give him 8.
You gotta be impressed with Jimmy's play off pick and roll action. He's so skilled at creating his shot.
For 3, Randle. Rebounded by Green.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Clock at 6. That three's off the mark.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Randall, good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Podziemski. Hield from outside. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Down low. Here's Randall. Shakes him. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Butler surveying the floor. They set the pick. Over McDaniels. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Fires for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Green with a screen on Randall. The shot. The shot, no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. Oh, all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and
seeing how things are shaking. And that is going to do.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. Small forward. Butler with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And Butler inside.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert inside, working on Green. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you know, every team is looking for a defensive anchor. Gobert fills that role to perfection.
Here's Butler. McDaniels with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Minnesota leading by 9. For 3, Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 13.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Here's Curry. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. 17 points in the game.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Curry. Edwards, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Green with a screen on Randall. Here's Butler. Here he goes. Oh, Butler, aggressive as always.
Well, one thing we know about Jimmy Butler, if he gets going downhill, look out.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Come get it, come get it.
Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Green. Left side, Butler. Shoots over Randall. Again, the miss by Butler.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Now Randall. Here's Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Here's Curry. He's got 17. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he's going for the oop here. Butler with a steal.
Don't let him shoot that.
Kuminga against Edwards. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Curry buries the triple.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. The shot by Butler, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Conley on the attack. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green finds Butler. He shoots. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Pass to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
It's stolen by Curry. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Randall. He's got 11. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Back to Hield. There's 1:54 left in the third. To the middle. Clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
It's stolen by Hield. And here's the fast break. Payton against Randall. Back to Hield. Takes a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And Conley drops them both. 1:03 left in the third. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Payton. Pass to Hield. And again, it's Golden State.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Conley passes to Randall, and the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Clark is checked in for Conley. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Hield. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Hield. Six to shoot. Releases. They get the rebound. Looney. Outside Hield. Looney the screen. It's Hield with the drive. Tipped. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Timberwolves ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Outside Hield. Pass to Curry. He shoots over DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Minnesota leading by 6. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Looney, a screen on DiVincenzo to the paint. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Edwards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Looney grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hield passes to Kuminga. Right side, Podziemski. Looney, a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And Looney with the slam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Clark outside. Reed, a screen on Payton. And here's Clark for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Podziemski. There's a screen by Kuminga. Inside. Oh, deflected. DiVincenzo with it. Now Podziemski defending. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
Pass to Curry. Out to Hield. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Up and over Conley. The dive for the ball. Curry, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Payton.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And he nails that one right through the heart. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Reed with it. Now guarded by Curry. Here's DiVincenzo. It counts! And the foul! It's on Stephen Curry.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, but that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And McDaniels is subbed in for Conley. Outside Podziemski. Butler, a screen on McDaniels. And there's the lob. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just a ferocious finish. Butler is a force out there. I mean, he really plays with a big chip on his shoulder.
Curry with a steal. Oh, Curry, a magician inside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Unloads. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Now Podziemski defending. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene. Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They lead by 1. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Curry's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 20 points.
Well, who else but the steady veteran? Mike Conley comes through with the timely.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Oh, he buried the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Fields checked in for Moody. Conley finds Edwards. Randall outside. 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Stolen by Conley. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Outside Podziemski. And here's Curry. The 3. Oh my! What a shot! Oh! An enormous 3-pointer! And Chris Finch has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. It's intercepted for the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Now here's Conley. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Randle, the pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
That one misses for Gobert. The Warriors trailing. Curry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, Curry taking the contact.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
The Timberwolves have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. And here's Edwards outside. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randle against Butler. Butler goes at the rim. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, when Jimmy Butler is on, he is one of the scariest matchups in the league.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but 1 more and they'll be over the limit.
And we played just over a minute here in overtime. McDaniels can't hit. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry with it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Butler. Green with a screen on Randle. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
And both free throws good for Green. And here's Conley. Edwards looking for an opening. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Edwards got 28.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Green with a screen on Conley. Now Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket and the foul! It goes on Mike Conley.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
That one misses for Curry. Timberwolves trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Edwards with it. Now Podziemski defending. Pass to Randall.
I mean, look, among the all-time great defenders in league history, Green affected that shot.
Outside Podziemski. Right side Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. And they pick up 2. Curry's got 46.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now. Well, you got to love that Rudy Gobert was ready at a key moment.
Conley against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Moody on the wing. No good from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Randall. Oh, Green with a block.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
A 3 from the inbound. Rebounded by Green, and that's an intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And it's unfortunate they won't have him for the rest of this one, but they're in the driver's seat right now. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, a pass to Randall. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Green. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Curry for 3. The shot comes out.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so the Warriors take the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.